Okay, hello, welcome everyone. Yay, Monday Motivation is back. We had so many requests from you guys that you wanted to start connecting with corporate and some top leaders on Monday. So we are super excited to be able to do that. I love these times with you and connecting. And this is something you guys, this call right now, whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching the recording later, this is the thing weekly that you plug into to get any new information. Sometimes there's announcements, sometimes there's not. There will be today. So I'm glad for those of you that are on right now. But it's just also a place for us to just connect, talk about anything that's happening in that week that's relevant to you guys, and then go through some training stuff. So one of the things that we were able to launch at conference is the fact that because now we've been in business for over a year, we officially have a income disclosure. Okay. So the income statement, I'm sure some of you guys have seen, and that's just like a little paragraph, like we can't guarantee income, we can't make income claims, but the disclosure is actually facts about what you guys have been making, which is really cool. And so with that, you can use that. You can use that to be recruiting. And so that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you. That's what the training is going to be about today. But before we kind of get started into there, I do want to kind of tell you guys a few things and then give you an announcement. So how many of you have your hands on Rush already? I'm currently just made it. For those of you that haven't seen it, it's the cutest thing in the entire world. Like, you're going to fall in love with it. And it tastes really yummy, like the powder too. It tastes like a pixie stick. So anyways, this is the biggest launch of a product in Bravenly history, you guys. In 4 hours, we did more in sales than any other product launch in like over days. It was literally insane. It was just so fun to watch you guys run with this. So those are things you guys can be talking about, right? When you're posting about Rush and posting it to your stories, you guys can say like biggest launch in history. And we sold out of it. Like, we literally sold out of the first shipment of Rush that we got. Now, is it on back order? No, because there is a new shipment, and that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about today. But I love that we have never sold out of a product before, which is a good thing when you're a new company, right? Because that could be issues. Like, I've heard about companies that have had months of back orders. That's an issue. But I love the fact that we sold out of our official first shipment. So as of right now, we are expecting another massive shipment of Rush on Friday. So obviously that's contingent on glitches and all of the things that potentially could happen that are out of our hands, but be paying no later than Friday. So any orders that haven't gone out yet or that are placed this week, kind of first in the system, first out on Friday. Okay. So with that being said, because it's Valentine's Day and because we love you guys, and because so many of you guys were using the buy 3, get 1 free, and you've been sampling things out, I was actually just talking to Nikki Van Timmeren last night. She's like, I have so many people that have samples in their hand that are obsessed with it that now want to go buy it. Okay. So let me screen share and show you guys what we're going to do for you for today and tomorrow. Okay. Can everybody see this? Do you see my notes, or do you see Happy Valentine's Day?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yay! Okay. So buy a bag of Rush and receive $5 in product credit. Okay, so that is for today and tomorrow. So I want you guys to understand a couple of things. Retail customers don't get product credit. So this is an awesome way for them to get a little bit of extra something. They don't get any perks. They're just retail customers, right? So this is for retail customers. It's also for ambassadors. Now, ambassadors get 10% back off of the retail price in product credit every time they order. So every time they order a bag of Rush, they're already going to get $7.50, but we're going to give them an extra $5. So any ambassador is going to earn $12.50 in product credit with this. How flipping cool is that? Okay. And then you guys as brand partners, if you're ordering this, you're getting $5 in product credit. Now, as brand partners, you can use that like on your next purchase or something like that. I would actually use it as leverage, because as a brand partner, you can actually gift product credit in your back office to anybody in your organization, any brand partner, any ambassador, any retail customer. So I'd maybe do a challenge with your team and say, hey, whoever gets the most of these sold, I'm going to gift you my $5. Or do a boom thing of anybody that places an order, anybody that gets an order of buy a bag of Rush today and tomorrow I'm going to put you in a drawing and I'm going to gift you this. Or you could use it to enroll your next customer, the first person who orders with me. Or you could say every single order that I get today and tomorrow for a bag of Rush, I'm going to pick one person and give that person $5 extra. Okay. So you could do a couple of things. You could run a team incentive with it. You can keep it for yourself. No big deal. I'm just always thinking strategy of how I can push whatever corporate gives me. If I was building whatever corporate throws at me, how can I make it go even further? So again, you could keep it for yourself. You could run a team incentive, or you could use it to help you enroll more customers. Put a post up or put it in your story or go live and say, hey guys, I want to let you know about this sale that's going on. Just so you know, every single order that's placed with me today and tomorrow, I'm going to throw all of your names in a drawing for an extra $5 product credit. That means, you guys, that one of a retail customer could earn $10. Your ambassador could earn 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 50 in product credit. Okay. So think about what you want to do with this. I would absolutely be going back to every single person that you talk to about Rush that maybe hasn't ordered yet and say, hey, I'm so glad you didn't order a couple of days ago. Now's the time, because you're actually going to get a little bit of a shopping spree with it. Okay, so let's move on a little bit. I'm going to shift gears and we're going to talk about brand partners for a little bit instead of Rush, because I know that this is super, super exciting, but I have a question. How many of you guys have a goal for February? Any goal for your business in the month of February? Okay, a lot of times goals equate to volume and enrollments. Right? Well, to get into like the 400 club. Also, by the way, Stephanie Hawk, congratulations. You're already in the 1200 club for this month. It's the 14th of the month. That is so cool.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you. I just saw that getting posted the other day. But, when you are pushing for clubs, you guys, to help increase your paycheck, those are customer orders, right? But when you're pushing for rank advancements, you're looking for brand partners. And that is what we're going to shift and kind of talk about today. So a couple of things, whether you're posting about products or business, one thing that's always stuck with me when I'm posting is facts tell, but stories sell. Okay. Facts tell, stories sell. So features tell, benefits sell when you're talking about products or the business. Do you guys kind of understand the difference? Like features of the products versus what you're going to get when you experience this product or this business. So for example, if you make a post that says something like, my friend Mickey, took Rush and now is experiencing blank. That's a story, right? Instead of, I need 5 product testers or a list of ingredients. Those are facts. All right. So saying something like, if you're highlighting an ingredient though, so say you're like, well, oh my gosh, I want to talk about nootropics or this Bacopa stuff, because I think my audience would love it. Make sure you're telling a story while you're talking about the ingredients. Draw them in, use emotion, tell them about what you're excited about with this ingredient. Don't just list a bunch of facts, okay? So then the same thing when it comes to business. So you could say something along the lines of like, I joined this business a year ago, and this is what's happened. This is what's going on with my team. Instead of a post, it's like, join my team, who needs extra money, who needs extra money? You want to spark that emotion in the person on the other end. You want to tell your story, use pain points. I asked this at conference, does everybody know what the word pain points mean? And a lot of people said no. Well, what were you sick and tired of before you joined Bravenly? Were you sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Were you sick and tired of having a boss tell you when you could and couldn't take off work? Were you sick and tired of being chained to a restaurant, Lisa Johnson, that you can't get away from? Are you sick and tired of not having more friends, right? What were you sick and tired of? Because chances are there's a lot of people that are out there that are sick and tired of the same thing. I was sick and tired in the summers of Michigan working in an office and seeing how beautiful it was outside and not being able to go to Lake Michigan. Now, so if I was posting in the summertime, I would maybe be at the beach and taking a picture while I was on my smartphone and saying, this is my office view for the day, right? Because that is a pain point. Anybody that's listening or hearing that post is like, oh, I'm not at the beach right now, man. I'm sick and tired of this. Okay. And so that is the difference between drawing them in, telling a story versus just listing all the benefits and saying, join my team. Who's looking for extra money? Okay. So here's another kind of tip. So facts tell, stories sell. Second thing to help you guys enroll brand partners from posting is consistency of posting about your story. You guys hear this a lot, be consistent, be consistent, be consistent. But I'll tell you guys, when you're focused on enrolling a brand partner, okay, if you're looking at your chart right now, or if you're looking and going, you know what, I hit the rank of executive director and now I'm getting paid as a senior director and I want to get back there. You may be looking going, I probably need a couple new brand partners to get me there, right? So if that's your ultimate goal, you know that your time, attention, focus should be on enrolling those brand partners. So your posts, your stories, your messages should reflect that. Consistency is what gets people excited and drawn in, right? And I talk about that with products too. Like if your favorite thing is Boost Brew, if you're talking about Boost Brew every day on your story, chances are the people that are watching are like, gosh, I just need to buy that, right? But if every other day you're switching it up and talking about a new product, there's no consistency in your story, right? And so find those products, find those bundles that you love that work for you that you can be consistent of. And that doesn't mean that you're never going to, post about another random product. Like if Burn isn't your thing, but we have a sale on Burn, or you're like, oh my gosh, I just learned about this ingredient in Burn. People need to know about it. Yeah, post it. But get consistent with posting about products or bundles that work for you and get consistent about telling your story. So we're not going to shift away from rush or bundles. I want you guys to do what's working, what's bringing money in for you. But I want you guys to start incorporating business posts into your posting. So remember, if someone is interested in product before they actually join, have a conversation with them. Like if you're getting ready to enroll them on this rush thing, instead of just being so excited about getting that order in, take 5 seconds and say, hey, Amy, I'm super excited to get this order in for you. You're going to love Rush. But I just have like a quick question before I do this. Have you ever thought about doing what I do and making a little bit of extra money? Like you're going to love this product and you're going to be obsessed with it and probably talking about it and drinking it. And your friends are going to ask you about it. Like, I'm just curious, like, have you ever thought about doing something like this for as little as $50? Like we could upgrade you to a brand partner today. Guess what, you guys? If Amy says no to me, what am I out? Nothing. She's enrolling as a customer and I just planted a seed that now I can go water. I can check back in with her. If she's loving her product in a couple of weeks, I can say, hey, girl, you need to do this thing with me. You're posting about it and you're not even getting paid to do that, right? Like your friends and family, I can see it. They're ordering through your ambassador link. You might as well upgrade to be a brand partner. Remember the life cycle of a customer, that when you have a good customer base, you guys should always have people to talk to about this business, because those are people that are ripe for enrolling. They just haven't had the ask. Okay. So don't be nervous about shifting away from posting or talking about products, because you can be incorporating that business conversation into when you're enrolling your customers. Same thing, you guys, if you're talking about maybe your focus is brand partners, you're leading with the business in your posts and your stories and your conversations, and somebody just hasn't like pulled the trigger yet. Guess what? You have somewhere to go. You can say, you know what? If you're not ready to get started right now, no big deal. That's okay. let's get you started on product. You're going to love this stuff. And it's probably going to be easier for you to sell it if you start as a customer first. Let's just get you started on some product first, right? So when you lead with business and they're not ready to go, you have somewhere to go. You have somewhere to enroll them with. So don't be scared of focusing on brand partners, leading with the business. That leads to volume and to customers. Okay. So now I'm going to screen share with you guys, and we're going to spend a majority of the time screen sharing either to my phone, because I'm going to show you how to make posts, what to say, and then how to use that income disclosure to actually draw people in to what you're doing. So give me a second. I'm going to get the income disclosure up here, because if you weren't at conference or on the virtual live, you probably are like, what are you talking about, lady, with this income disclosure? I don't even know. So I'm going to pull it up for you real quick. All right, there's two images. So I'm going to pull up both just so you guys can kind of see both of them. One is like the official one, and then one is more, I don't know what I would call like social. Okay, let me get these over here and let me screen share. Okay, everybody see that? Give me a thumbs up if you can see the images. Okay, perfect. So you guys, this is the official 2021. So it'd always be the year before. So December of 2022, we'll pull these reports at the end of the month and it'll say 2022, okay? So I love this. So this is the official disclosure statement of what people are making. This is something you guys should be posting about every single time that you guys are talking about money on social media. Either drop it in the comments or add it to your post. And that's what I'm going to show you today, is how to actually add it to your post. But this is something that kind of covers your butt and our butt. When we talk about money, we can't make claims. We can't say and make it look like, oh, if you join, you're guaranteed to like earn this income. So this is kind of what protects our house. It protects Bravenly, is using this because it's facts. All right. So I just want to point something out for you in this one. It's the same information. It's just cleaner with just this. I learned a long time ago in this industry, there's multiple different compensation plans out there. You guys, there's 4 main types of them. They each have benefits, they each have pros, they each have cons. I learned a long time ago that whatever your volume is, okay, a good comp plan usually pays out about 10% of that volume. Okay, that's just kind of a rule of thumb. Now you can be over that and you can be under that, still in a good comp plan based on how you're tapping into things. But I will tell you, there was a company that I was with. Okay, let's if based on that information, I'm going to play a guessing game. I want you to tell me if this is a good comp plan or not. There was 1 month that I did $60,000 in volume and I got paid $18,000. Good or bad? Good or bad? Good. Very, very good. Okay. 10% of that would have been $6,000. And I made more than double that. That was a very good comp plan. Okay. Then there was a company that I was with that I did over $110,000 in volume in 1 month. And guess what my paycheck was? $1,200. Bad. Okay. Bad. So this is the thing that I love about this, because executive directors, you guys, to hit that rank, you have to do 10,000 in volume. So the average executive director here that's getting paid as executive director, 1,600. That's over 10%. 10% would be $1,000. Okay. Now to maintain executive director, you only need to do 7,500, which is what most people do when they're hitting it back. Right. So that is a very healthy. I love these numbers for just showing our first year of growth. It shows you guys and it proves to you and people that you're talking to that we have a very healthy compensation plan, that it is paying out a very, very fair amount from industry standards. So let's talk a little bit about what it looks like to actually use those in posts. So let me, I'll stop screen sharing because I'll talk to you guys for a second and then I'll show you. Okay. So if you're taking notes right now, I'm going to tell you guys 6 steps. Okay. 6 steps. Then I'll show you. Step 1, write your post. Okay. Pre-plan it, write it up. I like to, if you have an iPhone, you have a notes app on it. I like to do it on my phone using emojis in my notes app. And then I can kind of play around with it, see if I like it or not. And I create a folder called posts. And I just have a bunch of posts in there that you can go back to and use. Okay. Step 2, find a face picture. Okay, what I mean by that is a picture of you, or a picture of you and your daughter, or a picture of you and your friends, or a picture of you and your team. Okay, find a face picture because people like to see you. They don't want to see your picture of your dog when you're talking about your business. Okay, they want to see you, that you're a real person. So again, you guys, create a folder in your album on your phone called selfies, or this is me, or pictures for posts, whatever you guys want to call it. Okay. I have one called This Is Me. And I have all different kinds of posts in there. Me and Andrew, me and Mike, all different kinds of stuff. Okay. So that way, when you're ready to go make a post, you can easily grab it, copy, paste it from the notes on your phone. You can easily go into your phone and find the right picture that you want to use. Okay. So see, I'm kind of trying to teach you guys some organization so you can work smarter, not harder. Okay. Setting up your business to work it like a business. Take a Saturday, take an hour and get yourself organized, and you will work much faster. Okay. So step 3 is go to Pinterest. Okay. And you're going to look for quotes. You're going to look for quotes and you're going to create a board and pin a bunch of your favorite quotes. Okay. You'll know why in a minute. Step 4, stay on Pinterest. You're going to look for background images that you're able to now put that income disclaimer on. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Okay. But you can create a board on there and just pin a bunch of wallpapers or backgrounds. Okay. Save some of your favorites to your phone. And then step 6 is go into Studio or a different app where we can actually make some of this stuff. So I'm going to now screen share to my phone and show you guys this. Okay. Give me a sec. Okay, hopefully you guys can all see my phone right now. Okay, hold on. I lost my notes by doing it this way, but that's okay. Okay, so when you go into Pinterest, I'm going to show you guys a couple of boards that I made. So quotes for posts. I created a board. If you guys don't know how to use Pinterest to create a board, you just click on that plus sign and click board, and then you add the name that you want. Okay. So quotes for posts. So I like pink. It's my favorite thing. It's very me. It's on brand. Okay. So I like to find pink quotes. I like to find girl quotes, empowering quotes, motivation quotes. And you can type into the search bar, you can type in the word, let's see, I did some of these, be the girl quotes, motivational quotes, positive. Okay. And you can kind of go through here and find ones that you like. So if I'm like, oh, I really like this one. All right. I can save it to my board. And now I can go back to quotes for posts and it's right there. Okay. So this is just a place for you to just to kind of store a bunch of stuff. Now, when you want to download, oh, nobody can see my screen?
No, all it says is Bravenly Global has started screen sharing. We can't see your screen.
Oh no. I wonder why. That's so weird. On my computer, I could see my screen. Let me try to disconnect my other monitor. Try it again. Paula, stay on mute or I'm going to try it again. That's super weird. On my end, Zoom just was showing me my screen.
Still not, Ash.
It's not. Okay, now is it? Can you see it now?
No. Shoot.
Oh no. I can see it. That's so weird. Okay, That's okay. Instead of being on my phone, you guys, I'll show it to you on the computer end. It's not going to look the same. Meaning when you're on your phone, buttons are in different spots than when you're on a computer, but it'll be the same information. So I was trying to do it on my phone so you guys could see it. Give me a sec. Thank you for saying something. Okay, let me pull up Pinterest. Screen share. Okay, so here's Pinterest. Of course, it's going to take a second. Okay, so what I was showing you guys are my boards. And it's literally being so slow now. Okay, so I have quotes for posts. So I've saved and I've pinned a bunch of these quotes that I can now use. And again, it's taking a minute, so give me a sec. Okay, so now you guys, anytime that you are like, I need a quote for my post, I'm going to show you guys what this looks like here in a second. You have a place to go to find these, okay? Maybe it would be helpful if I showed you what the posts look like, and then I can kind of show you the method behind the madness. So let me do that. I did 4 example posts for you guys. Okay, that's number 4. Come on, little computer. Okay, here's the first one. Okay, so the post is, if it doesn't challenge you, won't change you. I'll be the first to admit it. Staying where it's easy or where it's familiar is what your brain wants us to do. It keeps us safe from fear, from worry, from doubt, but it also keeps you from stepping into the next version of yourself in a totally different life. You don't grow when it's easy, you grow when it's hard, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking all about growth. I almost let the same self-limiting beliefs with the struggle is normal. Everyone else has credit card debt. Everyone lives paycheck to paycheck from keep me from more. More is readily accessible for you. More is waiting for you. Okay. I'm not saying join my team, join my team. I'm talking about a different lifestyle. Okay. So I'm evoking emotion out of that. So I've put a picture and then a quote, the income disclaimer, and in another picture. Okay. I'm not necessarily talking about money, but I'm talking about a lifestyle change, which comes with money. Okay. So here's another one. There's no passion to be found in settling for a life less than the one you're capable of. For so long, I settled. I allowed my situation to keep repeating itself. So I'm talking about my mess. And then it's being paid to market a product line from social media might not seem normal or even sustainable. So now I'm talking about making money. But what if you could do something like this? Okay. So it's a picture. It's now the income disclaimer. Okay. And another picture of me. Here's another example. The beautiful thing about time is the ability to grow. I'm talking about don't be stuck. You know, we all want change, health, finances. Have you ever been stuck? Yep, I've been there too. I've been stuck. The best way to get unstuck is by doing something. If you're ready to change, then hey, comment the word opportunity. So I have now, again, the income disclosure statement because I'm talking about money, okay? Here's the last one I made for you guys, and I'll share all of these with you, is I'm not lucky. I didn't start at the right time. It's not because I had a huge market and a bomb networking. The secret is I started and I stayed consistent and I didn't give up. That's it. Okay. So if you have an hour a day, a why, and you want to make an impact, we need to chat. It's pretty much what I was saying. So a picture of me, a quote, and the income disclaimer. Okay, so you guys can see how I've used quotes in 2 of them, and I've used the income disclaimer in all of them. And so what I have said is, you know, write your posts, but then create an album of some of your favorite quotes that you can go to and you can pull from and add to your post. The other thing is those backgrounds that you guys saw that I put the income disclaimer on. So here's just a bunch of different backgrounds. And unfortunately, you can't see my phone, but I have a bunch of backgrounds on my phone as well. But you can just type in, you guys, like if you go to home and you type in, like, I'm just going to type in pink wallpapers. So literally all of these are stuff that you guys can save, like whatever is your thing, find those things. Like, I think that this is a really pretty one. So I could save this and I can add it to my board called Pin Post. You can also download this. See those 3 buttons right there? You can click download image. And now if it's on your phone or your computer, you're now taking images off of Pinterest, quotes and backgrounds, and downloading them to your phone. Okay. So unfortunately, because it wasn't working for me to screen share to my phone, I was going to show you guys actually how to use the Studio app and do that. But I will tell you, and I want you to just play with it. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into the Studio app, or I think you could use like Pixar. That's another one. And you're going to import this picture. And then when you have that picture on there, you're then going to click add picture, and you're going to add that income disclaimer right over it. And there you go. That's how you get it to look like that. Is I just added a picture onto a picture. I layered a picture onto the other one. Okay. So I did that for all of these. Did it for that one, did it for that one. Same thing with this. Okay, so I just layered a picture over a picture. So one thing I wanted to show you guys too is, I don't have these pictures downloaded onto my computer because I was planning on showing you on my phone. But when you go to make a post, so let's just do this one on Facebook, and you click here, create post, you copy your post, okay, and you click on these right here. Photos, come on. Oh, you know what? I need to scroll up. I forgot that it changed. Okay. Hi, let's see. I'm just going to grab a couple random ones, you guys. I don't have those specific pictures, but let's say I'm going to do this picture. Let's say this one, and let's just pretend that, let's see if I have a quote. I don't think I have a quote on here. Let's see. Let's just do that. Okay. Open. So now I added 3. Oh, why didn't it work? Grab this, grab that, and grab that. Open. Okay. So now it's going to pull my pictures in as soon as my internet catches up, because I'm having it work really hard right now. The first picture that you pick is going to go right here, and then they kind of go in order. Okay. So you can use this layout right here like this, but when you're on your phone, there's actually a button, which is why I like to always do it on my phone. So if you guys each could grab your phone really quick, okay, you can't screen share to see mine, but I can walk you through it real quick. If you go to make a post, so like go to your page and like click on post and just type whatever, and then add pictures, and just select the first 3 pictures that you guys have in your phone. Like mine looks like that. Okay. Done. There is something that says once you've added more than 1 picture, before you actually click post, there's something that says choose a layout. And you guys can kind of mess with that a little bit and see how you like it. That is how, I don't think you can do it from a computer, but that is how you can get it to look like this. This one is the layout with a frame. Okay, so the frame, this one is a layout that says columns. And then these 2 are just normal. I didn't choose a layout. I just picked 3 pictures and that's what it looks like. This one, same thing. I just chose 4 pictures and that's what it looked like. Okay, so now I can't screen share to my phone. I was going to show you guys how to use this as a story as well, but I will get those posted in Bravely Nation so you guys can just see an example of what that looks like. But for the next just few minutes, I just kind of want to share a few tips now about posting 4 brand partners to your story. Okay. So sharing daily, like we talked about, consistency, different ways, be loud about what your goals are, you guys. People want to join people that know where they're going and what they're doing. They want to join someone who has a vision and is excited about moving forward, excited about everything that's happening in Bravenly and on their team. And if you're never talking about that, how do they know what's happening over here? Okay. So go live, you guys, be excited, talk about your story and why you said yes to this. Let's see, I have a couple tips about messaging, but one of the things that I did when I was really pushing for a big promotion is I knew that I needed 10 new brand partners to join my team. And really that was going to move the mark and create some big, massive momentum. And so I started posting and saying something along the lines of, I'm starting a VIP mentoring group, a VIP coaching group that I'm putting together to mentor people to earn $1,000 in the next 30 days. You guys, $1,000 is if they go director and they pick up those fast start bonuses in our success step sprint. Okay. So if I could teach you, if Paul and I are talking, Paul, listen, here's the deal. Like if I could teach you how to make $1,000 in the next 30 days, like, would you be open to learning more? Would you have time to sit down and talk to me for a few minutes? You know, could you make time with your busy schedule, like to do something like this, right? If I could teach you how to make $500 part-time on a schedule you create, would you be open to learning more? It's having literally business conversations with people and not scurrying around and you're proud about what you have your hands on. Okay. Sounding exclusive, giving them the time and attention when you're running for a promotion. You guys, you're at your best. You're firing on all cylinders. And so talk about it. Another thing that I did, and this is scary, and this may be scary for you, it was scary for me, is I got on Zoom. I had a free account. It was just me. I didn't have anybody else on. And I just clicked the record button and I told my story. In 4 minutes, I talked about where I was, a little bit about like who I am in my life and why I said yes. I'm going to use Bravenly, why I said yes to Bravenly and where I'm at now and what I'm looking for and who I'm looking for. And if anything I've said resonates with you, like we need to chat, we need to talk. And it was just 4 minutes, you guys, of me and my story. And I used that over and over again. I put it on YouTube. And if somebody was asking for more information, yes, the Meet Bravenly is awesome. But I'm telling you, there is also something to your voice talking about the same thing. Okay. We have the slide deck of the Meet Bravenly. This is something I'm just going to challenge you guys, get out of your comfort zone and just record yourself doing something like that. People want to hear from you. So I recorded my story and I would send that to people. I made sure I was doing opportunity events and lives with other leaders, sidelines, everybody. I was making sure that I was talking about Bravenly and the opportunity every single day on social, in my posts, in my stories, in Messenger, and then exposing people to it as much as possible. So I'm going to stop the recording if you guys are watching this later, but for anybody that's on live, I'll take a quick Q&A if anybody has questions about anything that we talked about. Hopefully this was helpful. I'm super sorry, you guys, that I wasn't able to screen share to my phone. I can actually get off of Zoom, do a screen share with my phone and voice over it. And then I can post that in Bravenly Nation and show you guys how to actually use that app to do some of the things that I was telling you and how to create a story using the income disclaimer. Okay, so I'm going to click stop recording.